Hey folks, this is Tal, and today we are going to go through Dungeon 4 Skull 1. So, like last time we did Dungeon 3 Skull 2, this time we're going to use 3 heroes instead of 2, and the XP return per hero is actually just a little bit higher than Dungeon 3 Skull 2. So if we go through there, we can have a quick look, and we can see here that we're getting the chance of getting a chance to get 7 shards. And if we go to Dungeon 4 Skull 1, we'll see that it's 10. The XP works out a little bit better, but of course this time around we'll be getting about 600 XP each hero, and I'll be running 3. As opposed to getting about 600 on 2 heroes when we do Dungeon 3 Skull 2. I think it was about 700 actually, but this is obviously a faster way of getting XP for 3 heroes instead of just the 2. The reason why I don't always run Dungeon 4 Skull 1 is that it's the chance of success is lower, so often I'll lose a hero here. But then, and we'll see how we go anyway. So obviously this is a better strategy for XP, but also for shards. So we'll go in anyway, and I like to drop, as I said in my last video, I'm still capped on the Succubus and the Champ, so I'm only using my Druid, Thunder God and Pumpkin Duke. So I drop the Druid into tank, Thunder God goes in straight away, and the Pumpkin Duke in next. And I try not to use magic because it just works out to be too expensive. I don't know. Maybe I should be using magic a little more often now. But off they go. The Pumpkin Duke procced, and they're racing through. Be nice if the Druid was in the middle, but off they go. And we might lose the Pumpkin Duke there. Oh no, the Druid's caught him. Okay, that was bad use of restoration. Could have got in a little earlier. I generally get through, even if I lose the Pumpkin Duke and the Thunder God. The Druid will get through and clear it. But it's just that loss of heroes, having to wait 15 minutes for a respawn, or having to fork out 10 gems to revive them. But yeah, there we go. That random element, really depends on whether the Thunder God, where the Thunder God procs his special ability. But it looks like we'll get 2 out of 3 heroes through this run. And hopefully we'll get 10 shards. And yeah, that Thunder God's good. So here goes, we'll see if we get the 10 shards. And there we are, 10 shards. So yeah, 1805 XP, so just over 600 each. And of course we lost about 5,000 there. But we've got 4 attempts left, so what I like to do now is I'll go to Dungeon 3 Skull 1, and that's 6 shards, but this is a 100% clear, and this will be my last attempt for the night, so I want to use up my 4 and call it a night. So I don't want to lose either the Druid or the Thunder God here, because then I'm not going to use the other 3 attempts after this one. So here I think they get about 700 XP each, and of course there's the chance of getting those 6 shards, but that's certainly better than wasting 3 attempts if I lost either the Thunder God or the Druid attempting a dungeon that's a little bit harder. Or certainly riskier for clearing it with just 2 heroes. So yeah, it looks pretty safe here. Obviously I might be aiming a little short, but we'll play it safe because we definitely don't want to waste these attempts that we've got. But it looks safe, and it looks like they're going to clear it. As you would have noticed in my last video as well, I don't tend to use troops in my clears, and it's the same reason. I have only just set up a Smurf account, so gold has always been an issue. So I guess I've been a little frugal. I don't like to use my troops. I don't like to waste the troops, because going into a dungeon and using the troops and then having to wait for troops to build, it takes me 43 minutes to get all the griffins back again. I don't know what you call that, rebuilding them or training them. So yeah, rather than being held up waiting for them, I'd rather just run heroes, and of course it doesn't cost mana. I know watching some other YouTubes, Sand7's got some really awesome stuff if you go and check out Sand7, but he'll often say to drop troops in behind your heroes, and of course that'll speed it up heaps. So I might even do that. I'll just drop 10 in just to use it as an example. Thunder God here. Maybe we could take out that tower, maybe. And that's probably a bad idea because, oh no, Druid's got aggro on those griffins, so this is probably a good move. So we could drop some in behind here as well. And that's certainly going to speed things up because the Druid's got aggro on that tower now. And of course, we've lost no griffins. So in we go, we've got 2 attempts left. I didn't even check to see if we got shards that time. Okay, same again. It's a little bit of a grind. After I did my last video on Dungeon 3 Skull 2, I had got through quite a few times without any losses, just running Thunder God and Druid. But after I did the video, I think I lost one or both of them about 5 times in a row. So I've decided to drop back, if I'm doing a duo clear, to Dungeon 3 Skull 1, or as I said earlier, going up to Dungeon 4 Skull 1 if I'm using the 3. But the honor badges are racking up pretty quick, and I'll put that into the succubus. So we're going to upgrade the succubus, and then I'll post a video on a higher clear. I'll experiment and see what's worthwhile with the 4 heroes, and I'll look forward to posting that.